Sitting there waiting for me? Yes, tea tonight, folks, tea. Good morning. Let me explain the main controls of this GE 442 locomotive operate. I'll highlight each control as we look at them, and I'll set some controls to show you how they work. It's essential that you also read the PDF product manual. Blah, blah, blah. Don't read manuals, sorry. This lever only applies the locomotive brake and does not apply any other vehicles on the train. The locomotive brakes are applied gradually as the lever is moved back towards the driver. Probably this one. Train brake lever controls the vacuum brakes for the coaches and the wagons that can be hauled by the loco. The handbrake should be applied when the locomotive or when parking the locomotive or prior to leaving the driver's cabin. Close this window to see the handbrake being applied and released. Where is it? Just trying to find it. Where is it? Oh, there it is over there. Look. The reverser switch, which would be that one, lets you select the desired direction of travel relative to the cabin you currently occupy. The wheel is divided into two zones, bremsen and fahren. The bremsen, or brake zone, applies the locomotive's dynamic brake. The fahren controls the power supplied to the traction motors and also acts as a speed selector. The numbers around the fahren zone relate to the speed, kilometers an hour times 10, and cut the power to the traction motors automatically when the selected speed is reached. For example, if you turn the control wheel to select 4 in the fahren zone, power will be applied to the traction motors until the train's speed approaches 40 km an hour. When travelling up a gradient, this is useful as a method of automatic speed control. This system does not automatically control any of the train brake systems, and you must manually brake the train at all times. However, if you wish to bypass this system and use a basic linear scale throttle without speed selection, then selecting 3 on the Vankumpump lever, this will change the way the driving control wheel operates. Settings 0, 1 and 2 will revert to the default speed selection system. Oh, I see, that's this thing. Remember to always increase and feed in power slowly when moving off. The locomotive cooling fans blowers are automatically controlled by this switch. There it is there, stock. Seems to make sense. This switch, that one, enables the cooling fan's standstill mode. When this is enabled, it automatically runs down and stops the locomotive cooling fans whenever the reverse lever is returned to the neutral position. Close this window to enable standstill mode and observe the fan's fault off lamp illuminate as the reverser is moved to the 0 position and then returned to forward. Oh, that's that one. It's not really a complicated cab core van. It's just quite an extensive tutorial for it. It's really got mostly the same functions as most other cabs. There are 4 lighting configurations available as follows: 1 white light for shunting, 2 white lights for shunting, 3 white lights for normal forward, 2 red lights to indicate stop for trains and shunting operations on parallel tracks. You are alerted by the ZSI safety system when you pass a distance signal displaying a warning. You must press the ZSI acknowledge button immediately, otherwise the emergency brakes will be applied automatically. Once pressed, there will be 5 audio alerts to remind you that you are driving under a distance signal caution. It's now your turn to take control of the locomotive. Release the locomotive brake and proceed forwards to chair line 1 and uncouple the goods wagons to the front of your loco. How's everybody doing anyway? This is the new GE442 from Thompson Interactive for the Arosa line. I'll jump outside in a minute. Well done. You're now going to proceed to Castillo, where your timetable departs a northbound service from Arosa. Move to the other cabin and proceed when the signal is clear. Signal is clear. We'll jump outside in a minute so you can see it. Is that my red light? I think it brought... Oh no, it isn't. I've got a white light. No. But the three white lights are mine, aren't they? Oh, I'm confused. Why won't you move? Oh, brakes. Now we're just rolling backwards. Oh, this is a good start. This is where we... Well, if you'd read the manual like you were instructed... Got no power at all now. Why you no power? Totally dead. Absolutely dead. Should we just look at the front of the train? Hang on, where's the front of the train? There's the front of the train. Looks really pretty. Peter32B, keep up the great streams, Matt. Thank you very much, Peter. What done wrong here? Pantograph. Are the pantographs down? Who put the pantographs down? See, I thought that the three white lights there meant I was okay to go. I didn't realise that signal also applied to me. I thought that was for road traffic. I've done it again. So I don't know what the... Let me find the manual. Arosa, where are you? Sneaky situation! You're a train driver for the Arosa line. Well, what am I doing wrong then? What am I doing wrong here? Signals. Another look at that signal. So that's not my night, no, really. So I'm looking at the manual to see if I can see. So what's that board? Oh, limit of shunt. Okay, that's not it then. Am I going the right way? Yeah. I am. Okay. So that red light looks decidedly like that red light, which suggests it's the road signal. Although the manual... Oh, here we go. Tramway signal. A horizontal line of 3 white lights indicates that the traffic lights are not functioning. A horizontal line of 3 white lights with 1 additional white light above indicates traffic lights are in the process of being activated. A vertical line of 3 white lights indicates the traffic lights are functioning and the street ahead is protected and the train can proceed. So why can't I proceed then? I'm just going to carry on going. So I've got another one here. Vertical line. Yeah, it can't have been as bad or the game would have ended. Yeah, that's exactly right, Ed. And the signal just before it was a green, not a yellow. Why is this accelerating? I'm on 5. What setting are you on? Why is it accelerating? Surely that should be... I'm confused. Might need to spend more time figuring this. Well, that's what I thought, a sticky situation, so I don't know why the emergency brake kept banging on when I kept going through it. Never mind. We're moving now. We just ignore the signal. No white lights, which means we're not stopping. Well, no, because it's accelerating even if I put it on 5%. Or is it because that's specifically low setting? Nope, that ain't gonna work. Alright, hang on a minute. Yes?
Hello.
Hello.
You have my thing.
What?
I'm McFlurry.
Oh. I didn't get you one because you decided you were staying there.
Yeah. I thought you were getting me one.
Yeah, it'd be well bad by now. Sorry, darling.
I'm still drinking.
You changed the plan on me, so I didn't know what you wanted. When you were coming with me, I thought we were going to get it because you didn't tell me what you wanted either.
I don't mind.
Well, you don't mind. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
I'll get you McFlurry tomorrow.
Mummy says she will already get me one.
Oh, okay. That's very nice of Mummy, isn't it? Yeah. Did you say thank you?
Yeah.
Good. Mwah. No. You did good at tennis. You certainly did.
And I did club play.
And you did club play.
Mhm.
Oh, excellent. How'd you get on with that?
Good.
Yeah.
I came in halfway through, but oh well.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
As long as you enjoyed it, that's what matters.
It's about 2 hours.
2 hours.
Tennis.
Oh. So is Mummy going out now to get it for you?
No.
Okay. Leave my Alexa alone. No, be quiet. Right, I'm going to get back to driving train.
Okay.
Love you, darling.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye to everybody else.
Bye-bye.
Right. Setting 2. I thought it said 0, 1 and 2, I think, were... let's put it on 2 then. Yep, still accelerating. Must have broken it earlier, yeah, by the sound of it. Maybe press random buttons on your left. Oh, this has got one of these weird things where you've got one signal over here which applies to both lines. Got green light. That red and white thing there means use that signal brightly. Which G44 do you run, Sticky? The 2 or the 3 or? Arosa line is very good, Moggy. It is very, very good. I'm really pleased actually that there's a Loco now for it as well as the multiple unit. DJSB, you'll start Mr. Beer Mug off. There you go. Thank you very much. Oh, you run this one. Nice. So what setting should I have this this on so that this operates as a speed select? DJSB, just need a topping out ceremony now. There you go. Found enough power to get us accelerating again now. It's on 0 at the moment. It's a bit of a rain roof, isn't it, Moggy? Does it come with any brollies? Forgot my tea. Five kilometres for Loco and Castillo. I'm pretty much the same, Muggy. I hate umbrellas, I'd just rather get wet. Yeah, the anisotropic filtering doesn't really so much help with 3D sleepers, unfortunately, I think. Because there's a lot for it to have to try and deal with. DJSB! No takers for topping out. Nope. Thank you very much. Why do I hate umbrellas? Because they're a pain in the neck. If it's somebody else's umbrella, it's probably poking my eye out. And if it's my umbrella, it's probably turning itself inside out. The Umbrella Liberation Fund, absolutely. Verbatim, will there ever be an update for GW regarding dispatch and guards doing the doors? I can't, no idea. I can't discuss about things that may or may not happen in the future, I'm afraid. Sounds like it needs zombies. You're trying to run maglev on this route. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Tornado Bay and the Livery is really nice. Thompson usually do a good job. See you later, stick situation. Stream is stuttering. Well, it's looking okay on my side. I did change the ingester before the stream started. I don't see why it wouldn't be compatible with the Arbiola line, Shazam. I must admit, I don't know, but I can't think of a reason why it wouldn't work. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the North Wales Coast spotting scenario. It does look rather nice, that one. It makes this machine grunt a bit, though. Yeah, I think they're all the same gauge, Shazam. Hey, Chris. We're at 2 kilometres now. So about what time will FSW start? Not sure, Alfred. Look at the schedule and add it up. That's all I'll do. Who's at the Lake Erie route? Francois. I don't know a lot about that one yet. I'm looking forward to seeing that. With another G-Track, so it'll be good. Chris, let's see if we can empty the jar! Oh. That was a bit of a letdown. Bessemer and Lake Erie, that's it. Hey there, Nathan. Hey, it's Lou and Castillo. Nearly there. I think Victoria's closed my door. I'll have to go and open it in a minute. Let's get stopped here first. I seem to be perpetually knackered every evening now. Still, my body's still adjusting to having to go back to work. And no tech people then yawned, yeah, really. You're back at work since the second and still haven't adjusted. Oh, that doesn't fill me with confidence. Right, let me just freeze that for a minute while I go and check this door. Right, now we're going to proceed to Langways Line 1 and stable your train in that siding. Are the coaches new? I mean, these wagons? I don't know the answer to that question. Yes, it comes with EW2 type passenger coaches. EWII. And the Ferrovia Retica hike fee sliding door wagon is new in this pack. Real route was shortened, doesn't it make the route fictional, and therefore it doesn't make it inappropriate for Steam DLC, Shazin. You can have fictional routes up there. Granville Branch was fictional. Forest Rail is fictional. There's nothing wrong with fictional routes going up there. It's not. It's kind of a hybrid by the sound of it. What's in store for this evening? So we're doing the new RHB pack. So these new wagons. These things are the new ones, I think. Yeah, these are the new ones. Well, it's an interesting idea, and I guess they'll find out what people think about that when they release it. I think it makes sense. But I also am aware that the train sim community in general value full route length and driving every individual mile, so I suppose given that's a Steam era one, it's going to appeal to that kind of audience, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it goes down. See why they've done it. Yeah, I've got no idea, Ed. It's very interesting. Well, we're at minus 1,000. GG. Oh, Wayne did a tool to do it, did he? But I was just thinking maybe that Wayne had done something to do that. Big Betty! He'd been running Suburban Glasgow all day, very nice. We have extra scenarios with third-party trains that could be swapped for DTG stock. At this point, it feels kind of petty to even worry about my score. Red Double Tom, Jar Bomb, here it comes. Oh, that did some damage. Well, not a lot, but a little bit. Thank you very much, Red Devil Dom. Well, what happened, Nathan, is at the beginning I kept getting trolled by a red light, or what the game seemed to be thinking was a red light. Just going over and over again, hitting the emergency brakes. So, in the end, we just ran through it and fixed the train and got back on again. So, consequently, I'm running very, very late. $28. What? 5.7 for Langways. Smells like someone next door or someone has lit up. Good evening, WT. How are you doing? I'm always tired these days, WT. Chris, let's try again to empty that jar. Here it comes. Pretty much all came back in again. Yeah, Suburban Glasgow is very, very good, isn't it? Yeah, totally, WT. If you look at some of the newer routes that are coming out and compare them with the routes that came out, 5 years ago, you'd be amazed how much different they look. Just gonna stand up for a minute. Let me just turn the camera off while we are ascending the hill. Are the improvements on the engine or the way the routes are made? But almost entirely down to the way that the routes are made, the quality of the assets, techniques used in the modelling software, that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, to get the next level, sort of really for the graphics, that's where you need to start. You'd need to add PBR, you'd need to revise the lighting system, you'd need to change anti-aliasing techniques. You know, there's all sorts of core things you could do. Should make it look like Train Sim World, to be honest. No, I turned the camera off it because I'm just standing up for a minute while the cool air circulates around the room to wake me back up again. But yes, the plan is to do Flight Sim World multiplayer. I want to have a look at that new Warbird, the Kitty Hawk that came out. A flashing yellow. Got no double yellows, but double whites on the the diamond sign there. Am I getting sick? No, WT. Just tired. Yes, the war one, yeah. Luke, I have no idea. .8 kilometers to go. Oh, is that right, Ed? I didn't realise that. I thought there was the same thing as for Flight Sim X. Oh well, maybe we won't do that plane then. See you later, WT. Good shout, Moggy. Good shout. You don't get an option to choose what plane you want to fly. Of course you do, Ayrton. Of course you do. Farmer JP. Looks like he's putting the trifle top on. Well, when I've done my multiplayer flights, different players have had different planes, Ayrton. That jar is being very stubborn tonight, yeah, really. Farmer JP, you are going to try bombing that full cup with at least I hit it with something heavy. Wow. Thank you very much, Farmer JP. Very much appreciated. Get some GGs for Farmer JP. It's Mr. Amarillan. Twitch message via Twitter, via Twitter would do actually. Just send it via Twitter. There's Languis. Yeah, the cup took a beating there with that that donation. Mark644 finishes the cup off. Hi Matt, another resub lol. 2 months, thank you very much indeed, Mark. And Farmer JP is cheering a few more back in. There we go. Thank you, Farmer JP. How would you ever go about getting a foot pedal to work? Just map it to a key press, map it to the Q key. Oh wow. Do I? I wonder what that happened, Luke. Use the Twitch. Use the Twitch whisper then. That's good enough. Ronick, is what worth it to buy? Do you mean this? Is that using the Rails driver software or mapping the game? No, because Q is standard key, so you don't have to map it to anything. And if you're using any old, because you can get your USB foot pedals, and you just set them up so that they press a key. That's all there is to it. Oh, is Flight Sim World worth it? I don't know. You need to ask other people that. I'm the wrong person to ask that question because I'm going to say yes. Welcome back, Mark. Well, I do hope you're feeling a bit better now, Mark. Chris, never want to refuse a farmer challenge, JP challenge. Boom, cup emptied. Thank you very much, Chris. Minus 1,500. That was a successful journey. It is, we can tell from the score. But yeah, that is a gorgeous Loco. That's the new RHB enhancement pack that just came out today. It's 3 scenarios, the Loco, coaches, and wagon. Right. Glasgow Central Circular. Well, it's not just a normal enhancement pack, is it? And there's some actual rail vehicles in there. Right, I'll be back in just a minute, folks.